Alrighty, everybody. Happy Thursday. It's weird because I'm off today. I like it sort of like a mini vacation. So it really doesn't feel like it's Thursday. But it is already Thursday and I have not seen Phase 3 preview Season of Discovery. I have not seen any of this and I don't know how it took me 3 days to watch this. I get on YouTube literally every day. I'm one of those people who are embedded into TikTok, and half of my views, half of what I see on TikTok is World of Warcraft. So I don't know how I've missed this. I mean, I didn't play yesterday. I played the day before because I streamed. But yeah, even whenever I launched into World of Warcraft's Battle.net, I didn't see this. So I'm going to go ahead and watch it now. And if anybody is on there and happens to watch it with me, I do think, anyways, I have some chat set up on screen. This is a new layout that I have. So hopefully whenever more updates come that I do want to just announce and stuff, I can have this new little presentation up open for everybody. With that being said, though, I'm going to go ahead and hit play and see what this update is all about. And it's funny because I'm not even level 35 yet, or I'm not even level 40. I'm level 35, but I just got distracted with the Plunder storm. So maybe this will get me back into streaming SOD and getting caught up as fucking fast as I can. Anyways, I'm going to hit the play button. I'm going to chime in whenever I feel is necessary. And I'm going to enjoy. I hope y'all enjoy as well. All right, play.
Hi, everyone. I'm Clay Stone,
There also may
Associate
be
Production
ads.
Director of WoW Classic. Welcome to our Season of Discovery Phase 3 preview.
Okay.
As our team has shared in the past,
I
we've
know
been
I'm late,
blown
but this is
away
still new
by
to
the
me.
reception to Season of Discovery, and we're so excited to share this sneak peek at what's ahead with you.
Already
So with
coming
that,
up.
let's take a look at what we'll be covering today.
It's
We'll
already
kick things
happening.
off with raid information. Then,
Okay.
a preview of rune abilities.
So I
followed
haven't
by our
dug
PvP
any of
updates,
the raids so
changes
far,
and
so
additions
hopefully we
being
will
made
get
to world
some good
events,
stuff that'll make me
a
want to
look
play
at
my
what's
tank
coming to
lock again.
professions, and close it out with a very important
Ruins, of
system
course,
update.
PvP updates.
And
It's always
more,
fun.
which you're definitely going to want to stick around
Always
for.
about that
All right,
PvP.
So just like last time, some disclaimers. We're going to put the build up on PTR soon to check our era and hardcore realms. But like all the other phases, Phase 3 of Season of Discovery will not have a PTR for player testing. Still,
Nice.
there will be some data mining that occurs in advance of the launch. But as we've been saying since the beginning of Season of Discovery, not everything data mined will actually be in the phase or future phases. So speculators
That's good to
beware.
note out.
And conversely, there's
Y'all
more
data
to
miners
discover in this
beware.
upcoming phase
It might
and
not be
beyond
in-game.
than we're going to talk about ahead of time. And we want your feedback. Everything we
Switch
do
down a little
across
bit.
Classic continues to be a journey that is co-written by you, the players. And we can't wait to
Where's
hear
my
your thoughts
paycheck?
on all of it. All right.
If it's co-written
so I'm
by
sure
us,
it is a
I want my
total
paycheck.
surprise that absolutely no one saw coming that the Temple of Atal Hakar, aka the Sunken
Okay,
Temple, will be our
okay,
new and
okay.
first
I can get
20-player
behind
level up raid. This raid is
Sunken.
jam-packed
I was
with
trying to
8
say Temple of
bosses,
Atal-Hakar. I've
tons
never
of
heard
new
it called
items,
that, to be
including
honest.
new
Sunken
item
Temple,
sets,
though.
new
A
and
20-man
revamped epic
raid
drops,
in Sunken
and up-level
Temple?
and rebalanced quest rewards. This is also when
That's
the level
so.
50
See,
class
I
quests
can
come
get behind that
online,
already.
which will
I
provide
love
a
Sunken
wide
Temple.
array of powerful
I've always
items
died in
for
it.
each class.
I always fall to my
Jumping
death.
into a quick preview of a few of the bosses.
But that's
The first
amazing.
boss in this raid is Atelarion, a massive
Atelarion.
berserker troll that acts
Say that
as a
5
bit of a
times fast.
janitor, cleaning up or potentially eating any person or thing that happens to fall down from the atrium above. If the fall
He's
doesn't
a hungry
kill you,
hippo,
this
y'all.
guy definitely will. Next up, we have
Oh,
a brand
hey.
new boss.
Can I tame
the
him?
Festering Rot Slime. This
Sorry.
engorged, gelatinous monster
Wrath of the Lich
inexorably
King joke.
patrols one of the outer rings of the Sunken Temple, consuming any wandering adventurers hapless enough to cross its path.
Cool.
A bit further into the raid, we have Jamal On and
Jamal.
a priest
Oh, Jamal
and an
On.
undead avenger.
I had to read the
utterly dedicated to
subtitles.
seeing the
I
blood
was
god
like,
Hakar
I had a
return
friend
to the
named
mortal
Jamal.
world. These two will keep you on your toes and have a few tricks up their sleeve to
Different
keep
name,
the
though.
fight interesting each
Still.
time you encounter them. The last boss in this preview is the mighty green dragon, Aranicus. Aranicus has been having a bit of a bad
How about
dream
the other
for the
two
past few decades,
floating
and that
dragons
dream is manifesting
that
in
we
our
had to
world
kill?
in a
They
variety
still
of
going to be
ways,
there?
which Nora will talk
Don't
about
remember
in
the
just a
name.
little bit. For those that make it to his lair, we can't recommend waking this big beast up, but if you do and are able to prevail, a lot of sweet loot will no doubt await you.
All right.
Speaking of loot, here's a quick look.
So like, we don't recommend you. So is this like an extra hard boss that we're going to have to do something different to be able to fight him, and do something different to be able to like win against him? That's interesting. That's interesting how he worded it. I'm kind of curious to see what that's going to be all about. I might get my warlock tank ready for that.
Look at some of the awesome rewards you'll find inside the Sunken Temple. First up, we have a new take on the Drakestone item with a new
Okay.
Shadow Arcane spell damage variant. Next up is a rather unique weapon. Yes, it's an axe gun. Shamans and paladins have felt left out.
What? A two-handed axe. Okay, two-handed. Okay. Templars, Explorers, gun axe. Okay, it is labeled as an axe right here. 47 damage a second, 18 strike. Okay, so it's like a warrior weapon. Fire the gun axe at your target, dealing blah 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 damage and additional. That's actually pretty good. I was excited as a hunter for a little bit because I was like, am I gonna get like an axe looking gun in SOD? That would be amazing.
Out for quite some time when it comes to having ranged weapons, and short of Egan's blaster, there's not much for them. Now, you too can have a gun that you can swing like an axe or shoot like a gun, with a cooldown, of course. Unfortunately
can it be the other way around for us hunters? That would be kind of cool.
Lastly, we have a quick look at our tier tokens. Similar to AQ40, we'll have two different tokens.
They're already
several
bringing up
classes on
AQ40.
each.
Wow.
We really like the token system in Nomergon, but it sometimes felt a bit bad to be rolling against the entire raid whenever one dropped.
Didn't do it.
So now we'll have two different tokens.
I hate
Multiple
Nomergon.
will drop on each
Couldn't
boss
do it.
that can drop set
Hate's
tokens.
a strong word.
And here's
This
a
is my
quick look
least
at some
favorite
of the epic
dungeon.
rewards. First off, we've got a glow up for the classic Embrace of the Serpent robe for healers. We've also updated the sword Dragon's Call. One cool thing about this weapon is that we've added several brand new glow effects for weapons in this patch.
Calls with an
And this is one of the first items to take advantage
cool. Is
of
it
having
gonna
a
like
very fancy,
taunt?
but still quite classic, new glow. And just like in previous raids, we've got several fun items lined up as well. The first item is the Atalai Blood Ceremony, which allows you and a friend or frenemy to play a deadly game where only one survives. This item is great
he's
for
not
when
reading
you need
this
to
one.
decide
I got a sacrificial dagger engraved with a chant for an ancient Atali blood ceremony. What does that even mean? I guess he was explaining it.
And a coin flip just won't cut it. The unorthodox hex stick allows you to embrace your inner critter and transform into a disgusting little creepy crawler to dazzle and disgust your friends.
Cool.
These are just a few examples, and there are several cool things coming with this patch. We've intentionally left the best ones for you to discover yourself. Lastly, one bit of feedback we took to heart this patch was that a lot of updated quest rewards for previous level up raids could feel a bit underwhelming. So for Sunken Temple, we've actually gone a step further and helped rebalance and restat many of the existing quest rewards. The first example here is a Vanguard Helm, and you can see we've made it a bit more attractive to the classes that can use it. And Helm of Exile as
5
well.
agility.
And while not a quest reward,
at level 40.
we've also carried forward some of the work we did updating dungeon drops in the previous phase.
Or would it be level 50?
Revamped
I guess it'd be
even
level
more
50
dungeon
at that
drop
point.
rewards, including
Now
Princess Therodros's
that headplay, I
scepter.
spoke too soon. There
And
we
with
go.
that, I'll turn it over to
take
Matt
it.
to give us a preview of runes and just some of the new abilities you'll get access to.
Hey folks, I'm Matt Everett, Senior Engineer on the class.
All right. So I am excited for ST. I might level up my Warlock tank again. I haven't played him since level 25. I might have got him to level 26 or 27. I don't remember because I haven't touched him since. I really didn't care for for PvE, the first two phases, just because Nomergan and BFD were my two least favorite dungeons. So I didn't do much with my tank other than just SFK runs, which were annoying AF because I was a warlock and everything in SFK is resisted to everything a warlock can do. So I fell off the tank wagon really quick, but with ST, I might bring that back. That'll be kind of fun. But overall, yeah, I'm excited. New updated gear. I haven't experienced much of PvE in the first place with SOD, let alone PvP, because I'm so far behind. Uh, I cool. I saw a cool helm for me, and I saw a cool two-handed axe that I can use. Not the gun axe, the last blue axe they announced just right before. Anyways, so that's cool. I'm optimistic for that. So let's see what they are going to be talking about with these ruins. Please let me be able to shoot while moving with my bow. Remove that range restriction. I would love that. Oh, you don't know how much I would love that.
Classic team.
Let's go.
I'll go over some of the new runes you might find in Phase 3. Before that, I want to note that we heard your feedback that a lot of runes last phase weren't
They
accessible
just heard
until
my
level
feedback
40.
I just gave them right
We
now.
tried to balance Phase 3, so you'll find more runes
Bro,
for leveling, but you'll
Nobody
still
care.
have
I
stuff to
mean,
look forward to at
I guess a
50.
lot of people care about balance.
Let's look at druids first.
This has been talked about forever. I do not care about balancing in phases 1 through 3, because phase 3 is level 50. Doesn't matter, because we're not max level. So everything is going to be imbalanced because we're not at our full potential. So I think that's just something to keep in mind. Of course, it's going to be less fun. Warriors are taking a hit with this season because they are super slow to level and they don't have a lot going for them at higher levels. So that's a prime example of, if you're a warrior, I do understand those frustrations, but that's honestly just part of classic in general. It's part of vanilla. Like you get the most balanced the higher level you get. So if they are balancing at level 50, cool, but it's not one of my 100% concerns. Just throwing that out there. Just my opinion.
Gore gives you a chance to reset some key feral cooldowns and generate some rage. And improved bark skin gives you all the benefits of bark skin without the drawbacks, and you can cast it on your friends.
Cool.
Next up are
Tanky
hunters.
stuff. Yes!
With
Let's
lock and
go!
load, your traps grant you a free shot with no cooldown.
Okay.
This could be a great one-two
You're
punch.
just showing me
something
one?
Like double
The
Chimera
fuck?
shot. Focus fire
Okay, there-
lets your pet build up frenzy, which increases its attack speed. You can activate it to consume your pet's frenzy, boosting your attack speed and
So it
granting
just
your
does
pet
a frenzy?
focus. Next up are mages.
It's only
Deep
2 though. There's
Freeze
got to
is
be
a
more.
powerful 5-second stun on a frozen target. If
Cool.
the target's immune to stuns, it takes significant damage.
Oh,
instead.
that's actually really
Balefire
good.
Bolt lets you live
That
on the
for
edge of risk and
PvP, that's
reward,
dope.
dealing heavy damage but decreasing your spirit. If you reach 0 spirit, you die. And by the way, if you're leveling a new mage,
What
you might
was
find
that?
this rune
What
earlier
was
than
that
you
one?
It takes significant damage instead. Balefire Bolt.
Okay. This is a mage ruin, y'all. A Balefire Bolt. Engrave your bracer. It's a bracer ruin. Unleash a reality-distorting burst of raw magic at your enemy, dealing 350 to 525 spellfire damage. Each time you cast a Balefire Bolt, the damage of your next Balefire Bolt within 30 seconds will be increased by 10%. So the more you use it consistently within 30 seconds, the more damage it's going to do. And your spirit will be decreased by 10% for 30 seconds, both stacking up to 10 times. If your spirit reaches 0, as a consequence, you will immediately die. This spell will be checked against the lower of the target's arcane and fire resistance. Click to okay. I did not expect this. This is like a warlock spell, y'all. This is a warlock spell. I did not expect this coming from a mage. That's amazing. I love that. That's hilarious. I haven't played mages in decades, but that's awesome.
Bolt lets you live on the edge of risk and reward, dealing heavy damage but decreasing your spirit. If you reach 0 spirit, you die. And by the way,
That's
if
so
you're
cool.
leveling a new mage, you might find this rune earlier than you expect.
Oh.
Paladins. Improved Sanctuary makes you even tankier,
Sanctuary.
increasing Sanctuary's damage blocked and damage dealt back to attackers. Wrath lets you crit with Consecration and applies your melee crit chance to your
Cool.
Holy Shock,
And
Holy
increases
Wrath,
damage
and
for-
Exorcism spells.
Nothing
Let's look
crazy,
at
crazy.
priests. Pain and Suffering allows your Mind Flay ability to
I like the
refresh
name.
the duration of Shadow Word Pain, while Surge of Light causes your crits to make your next smite or flash heal instant cast. Rogues.
They should have done
Honor
Mage
Among
last.
Thieves
I don't
is
know how you're
incredibly
going to top
powerful,
that.
granting you a combo point each time a party member scores a crit.
Oh,
It does have
that's,
a short
that's
cooldown, but you'll be
OP.
swimming in combo points with this rune.
I wonder how
Cut to the
that's going to
chase
work in
makes it easier to
PvP.
keep Slice and Dice up by allowing Eviscerate and Envenom to refresh it back to its max duration. Next up are Shamans. When you deal melee damage, mental dexterity
so
applies your intellect to your, but you'll be
I want
swimming
to talk
in
about that a
combo
little
points
more.
back to its max duration.
All right, Honor Among Thieves. Just think if you're in a group, PvE, PvP, imagine, so like if you're in Sunken Temple in a 20-man raid and you get, okay, they do give some grace there. I missed that last part. But like if you're essentially getting one combo point every second in Sunken Temple or anything, even 5-man related, you are getting an honor point every second. That's pretty cool. It's not as OP as I initially thought because I didn't read the bottom part. This effect cannot occur more than once every second. I thought it was just going to be like da 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 da. That would have been amazing. That would have been pretty cool. I mean, it still is great. That is still good. But I wanted to go back to that because that
melee damage,
I had to talk
mental
about it.
dexterity applies your intellect to your
Shamans.
attack power.
I hear they're really
then
OP at level
applies
40 right
30%
now.
of your attack power to your spells. Riptide is a fan favorite that instantly heals
Cool.
the target for an initial amount
I've been
and then
using
heals for a
that
similar
in,
amount over time.
The
When you chain heal a target
Thunder
with Riptide active,
Plunder
it gets
Storm.
consumed
The fuck
to
is it
power up
called?
the chain heal. Warlocks.
Here we go.
Pandemic makes damage over time spells even more overwhelming by letting them crit. With this rune, you can summon the iconic
Okay.
Fell Guard to supplement your stable of demon pets.
Cool.
The Fell Guard is a powerful melee damage dealer capable of both tanking
Is it
and
a
dealing out
time,
serious
or is it
punishment.
like a
He's not the only
replacement
new demon you can summon
for
this phase,
your other
but I'll let
minions?
you discover that on your own. Warriors. With Taste for
Nice.
Blood, your rend damage lets you use Overpower once per 6 seconds. Sword and Board gives your Devastate and Revenge a chance to reset Shield Slam's cooldown and make it cost no rage. This time, Warriors get a bonus rune. The much requested Gladiator stance lets you live that Sword and Shield Gladiator fantasy. This
that actually might be kind of cool to read. All right, Gladiator stance. An aggressive stance that increases damage while you are wearing a shield by 10%. It increases block chance by 10%, but reduces armor by 30% and generates rage by 10%. While wearing a shield in Gladiator stance, you may use all abilities that are restricted to other stances. That's kind of cool. So, I mean, you still get the armor reduction, but you get to use all of the abilities that you can't use, say, that in another stance. So, that's a pretty big toss-up. I don't know, y'all. What do you guys think? Warrior people out there, is this good? I was thinking about playing a warrior until I heard how poopy they've been, so I decided not to do that. But if you know if this is good or not, let me know. Sounds interesting. I'm intrigued, but I don't know if that's like great.
increases
Sounds
your damage
cool,
when wearing a
for
shield,
sure.
as well as letting you use abilities from other stances at the cost of survivability. This is one we've really been looking forward to bringing to the season, and we can't wait to see what Warriors are able to do with it. I love watching players work together to find all the new runes each phase, and I'm looking forward to this one. Up next, Nora will join us to talk
He
about
likes all of the collaboration that we're doing. It's the Questy app, yo, or the add-on. It's Questy. You're giving us too much credit. I'm sure there are some people who actually don't look this stuff up, like the very minority people who play SOD, but for the most part, you're talking to the 1%. Questy. That's how you do it. And then some Google searches. That's how. Giving us too much credit.
PvP
Thanks, though.
updates.
Hey, thanks, Matt. My name's Nora Valletta, and I'm a lead software engineer on WoW Classic. I'm here to talk about some of the other updates we've got coming in Phase 3, starting with PvP.
PvP! Ruins. So, like, we're moving on to PvP, so I'm going to recap with the ruins. Pretty cool, I guess. The mage sounds like the coolest freaking thing of all. Unfortunately, I still won't have... I forget what that gap of range, that 1 through 8 yards between melee and bow shenanigans that hunters have. We still got Phase 4. We still got Phase 4 to close that gap. Please, let's do it. But overall, yeah. The rogue seemed to have a cool new ruin. Mage had a dope ruin, and possibly warriors got a pretty cool ruin. Everything else, it seems balanced. All right, let's move on to PvP. I'm kind of excited for this because like PvP is, I'm not saying I'm good at PvP, but it's what I appreciate the most in World of Warcraft, just because sometimes it's hard for me to get in a raid because I'm for the most part a solo player, but PvP I can solo PvP. So like, yeah, let's see what this is about.
Things we've learned from previous phases is that PvP can be a bit rough when the only thing available is PvE gear that is generally set up with output stats rather
That's
than
what I've noticed. I've
survivability stats.
noticed that.
As a result,
100%. I haven't complained about it because it's what we got.
PvP set that requires ranks 5 through 7 to equip and earn.
Okay, we're getting
PvP
PvP
rank
sets.
10 and rank 13 PvP sets in that it's a full 6-piece set with appropriate PvP set bonuses.
Nice.
There will also be a starter set available from a new faction called the Emerald Wardens, but we'll go into more detail on them later on.
Cool.
Here's a quick look
That's
at a few
that
of the new
I
PvP
appreciate
set
that
items.
as somebody who needs
You'll
to get
notice
started with
they
that
are
stuff.
a bit more specialized and focused than the previous level 60 PvP sets were. Each class will have a variety
don't
of sets
show
available
male
to them,
wearers.
such that multiple
You're
different
rude.
specs or roles are covered. We're also making a few adjustments to the Blood Moon event, including adding brand new rewards for level 50.
Level 50
We'll
rewards
also
for
be
Blood
adding a
Moon.
new
Wow, I
currency
still
for
haven't
the
done
level
it yet
50
because I'm not level
rewards
40.
called
I'm level
Master
35.
Coins, which you'll earn when killing higher level players in the event. We'll be retiring the blood-stained commendations that are currently available from the Blood Coin vendor. Any existing commendations that you have will still function after the patch, but don't hold on to them forever. They will expire after 2 weeks. We think it's okay if you're able to bank these now to give you a bit of a leg up on
Existing
PvP
commendations
ranking at
will-
the start of the next phase, but we don't necessarily want you to be able to
Cool.
hoard enough coins to get you all
It's
the
happening
way up
next
to
month,
rank
so I'm not gonna
14
really do
later
that much
on
anyways.
when that rank becomes available. We'll have a new PvP honor consumable token for level 50 as well, purchasable with the new currencies. And
Cool.
how about some gear? Here are a few of the new items
More
available
gear?
via the Blood Moon
Crossbow!
in Phase 3.
Give me a reason to use a
Do note
crossbow,
that the
please.
Headhunter's
Por
Dark
favor.
Spear is a warrior-only weapon. We also realized that ranged hunters may have felt a bit left out last time, so we've gone ahead and given them a
Just in
pretty
general.
strong crossbow option in this round.
Cool. Love
Well,
it.
Phase 3 of Season of Discovery will soon be upon us, and with it
PvP, cool. All welcomed. I do like the fact that they included starter gear. I mean, whether that's used for PvE or PvP, it might help us get out of the gear we've been getting through in Phase 3. Because usually, like, we're 3/4 of the way through Phase 2. And I still have a lot of the same gear that I had going into Phase 2 from level 25 to level 40. Long story short, I'm level 35, and I pretty much have the exact same gear as I had at level 25. So, and that's just because I did actually do a lot of endgame content in Phase 1. I felt like it lasted longer. But giving us starter gear, if we don't close that gap by then, that's actually pretty cool for us to have a quick ramp up to be able to get to where we need to be at level 50. It might balance things a little bit more. Cool. Let's go. Let's continue. World events. This is the next topic. Let's see what she's
comes new
talking
loot,
about.
new opportunities to gain experience, and new adventure. Let's take a quick look at our new PvE world event called Nightmare Incursions. Picture, if you will, the 4
Dig
emerald
it.
portals scattered across Azeroth. At this point in history,
Okay.
the Dragons of Nightmare, Terrar, Ysandra, Emerus, and
So
Nathan
something curious right off the bat. Scattered across Azeroth is what she said. That'll be interesting. Just because I know, like, at first it's gonna be super dense in population, but after a month, 2 months, 3 months, whenever you start to scatter things, people start to disperse, and it might make events in specific areas a little harder. I'm gonna hear her talk more to see what she has to say, but that's my first initial impression. Is I don't think they've really ever done good with scattered events. But let's continue watching. Maybe there's replayability to it.
have not yet arrived to spread their terror. However, as you approach each portal, you can't help but sense hidden danger. something's not quite right. Those brave enough to enter an emerald portal will be plunged into a realm seeping with corruption and overrun with dragons, treants, and other poor souls driven mad by the corruption. But beware, not all foes are alike. Some enemies can be defeated by a single seasoned adventurer, while others are perhaps too powerful to be faced alone. Nightmare Incursions offer repeatable PvE content for levels 25 through 50.
Oh, wow.
To check it out, simply enter
25 through 50. Dang. Oh, that makes sense. It's going to be scattered across.
Or Feralus. This is a great new opportunity to earn experience.
Okay,
and
so that's a good way to do it. That's a good way. So, like, people, because it's really easy. You can get to, like, 25 in less than a day now. Unless they change that cap bonus, that experience bonus. But that is, I think that might help address my initial concern, possibly, because I was just initially thinking it's going to be for level 50 players. But if it's going to be 25 through 50, that's a little bit of a different story. We'll have a lot more population between different levels. So that's pretty cool, especially depending on how much experience those things are going to give. So that's going to be something to keep in mind. I'm interested. So the past 2 world events have seen pretty PvP related. This one does seem PvE related. But they might show rewards here. I'll keep on playing to find out. But cool. Nice.
The corruption will have the chance to earn reputation with an all-new faction called the Emerald Wardens. With great danger comes great rewards. The Emerald Wardens will be very grateful.
She's staring right into my soul, yo.
A selection of choice new items
right into my eye sockets.
One of the cool things about Nightmare Incursions is that we plan to include some rewards at different
focusing on what she was saying.
There will be content available for players roughly level 20 all the way to 50 across all 4 Nightmare portals. The first example is this Nightmare Siphon Trinket, which could be really fun.
Did you say anything about scaling? That's something I was.
For level 50, we have the Roar
I'll go
of
back
the
and
Dream,
watch it when I'm not streaming this.
A somewhat unique ring that has a sizable spell damage proc on it. Lastly, we also plan to take a page from the Burning Crusade playbook and make a level 50 PvP set available at Honored with the new Emerald Wardens faction.
Cool.
This set isn't as powerful as some of the other PvP item rewards we plan to add this phase, but it's a good stepping stone into the better items later on. With the launch of Phase 3 comes a host of interesting new updates to professions.
Interesting.
Continuing on from the first 2 phases, will be...
Okay, so world event, cool. Again, so far, the coolest thing I've seen is Sunken Temple, especially coming from a PvPer. I'm really excited about that, but nothing here to me has sounded bad. It'll be interesting to watch other people's reviews and see how they're taking it. And I might not even watch them because everybody complains about everything these days. So I might not watch other reviews and just have my own opinion on it, to be honest. No offense to anyone out there who complains about these. I think you guys are what help make changes come about. But so far, what I'm seeing is interesting, and I'm not disliking any of it so far. Minus hunters not being able to move and shoot at the same time. Yeah.
Be introducing a new quest chain to give players access to new Nightmare armaments, crafting recipes, as well as some fun things for engineering, enchanting, and alchemy. We've also learned a few lessons from the previous phase of Professions, so the cost to access the recipes will be essentially free in terms of raw gold.
I haven't messed with Professions at all since Phase 1 because I forgot where to level up my freaking Professions after Expert. I've totally forgot. I thought it was in Arathi Basin, but I think that's actually where I left my character at the last time I logged, and it's not there. They're not there. I thought the bandage person was there. That's the only one I thought was there. I don't know about the rest of it, but I haven't looked it up, which I totally could be doing. But yeah, I'm still sitting at Expert with like dozens and dozens of stacks of leather materials just sitting in my bank because I don't know how to level up that shit.
And the cost of the recipes that Ziri offers and Nomergon are going to be decreased as well, in case you want to buy additional recipes for completion or you have an alt that wants to snag the recipes for themselves. We think gold
there she is again,
and are going to explore different ways later on to do that are not so directly on the critical path of gear progression. Here's a quick look at a few of the crafted items you can make this phase. There are many more across various professions and for various specs and roles. As you can see, some of these items offer interesting new on-equip effects which are applied while you're under the influence of the nightmare. If
Cool.
you'd prefer to stay nightmare free, we've got some cool
I like how
new
2 of them
items,
are.
such as
Oh
the
no, one's
Void
engineering.
Powered Slayer's
2
Van
oh,
Braces,
okay.
which can grant you
Makes sense.
immunity to fear for 15 seconds. We do plan to allow you to pick up specializations this phase, as well as allow you to level to 300 in each profession. Additionally, we've added a few new surprises here. For example, we are adding a quest to allow you to get additional potion, elixir, and flask procs when crafting those types of consumables. You'll
Cool.
also have to do a little bit of legwork to unlock these things, but the benefits should be
So
well
you're gonna let me
worth it.
craft 2
The
epic
lion's
pieces
share
at the
of our
same time?
new toys involving professions specs
Probably
will be
not.
coming after level 60, and we have
After
some
level
very cool
60.
things planned there to allow you to make the most of your professions. Well, that was a lot of updates. I hope I didn't forget anything. Josh, I'm not forgetting anything, am I?
Or not.
Now that you mention it, Nora, there is one small system update you might
course.
have missed.
But
first,
wait,
hi,
there's
I'm Josh
more.
Bateman, Senior Game Producer on WoW Classic. So there is one small system change coming, and honestly, the update is so minor we almost didn't mention it because we didn't think anyone would really care. But since we're all previewing things, we figured we might as well.
Okay.
So in 115.2 with Phase 3, you may happen upon a dashing dwarf from a faraway land.
He looks
that
really
has
familiar.
One very special talent that he wants to share with you. For a
Purchase
small fee, of course.
a dual talent
Actually, to be a
specialization.
little bit more specific, he has 2
What?
sets of special talents to share. Like I said, we were pretty sure this wouldn't be a big deal to most players.
Okay, wait. He's very nonchalantly bringing this up, but I think it's bigger than what he's actually saying it is. So I'm gonna read this. Sorry, y'all. Just skip forward 15 seconds if you don't want to read this. If you don't want to see me read this, and then 5 seconds past, whatever. Ahoy, ahoy, hoy, ahoy, hoy. Hoi, hoi. Sorry. They call me, that's my ADHD. They call me Brightbeard, and I hail from a faraway land to the east. I come seeking to educate those with a deep, proper aptitude and sufficiency, deep pockets, to become truly multi-talented individuals. Multi-talented, y'all. No, literally. I can teach you utilization, multiple different talent I can teach you to utilize multiple different talent specializations. I can read, y'all. I promise. I don't know what's happening right now. Want to give it a go? All you need is a sack of 50 gold pieces and to have reached at least level 40 as an adventurer. Okay. Multi-talented. That kind of confuses me because we can already slot multiple talents in different trees as it is. Can we not? I haven't honestly even tried because there's no need. Yeah, you can. I've done it on my Warlock as a tank in Phase 1. I've done that. So, purchase a dual talent specialization. Is this going to give us the ability to have 2 different talents tabs? I don't know how else to word this. Because there's 3 different talent trees per spec, or per class. So, like, is there going to be 2 of those 3? Does that make sense? Probably not. Anyways, what? I'm more confused about that than anything. How maybe they're very slightly brushing over this, so I doubt they're going to go into detail, and we're going to have to figure it out. But dual talent specialization, 40 gold, shoot. No. 50 gold, I stand corrected. I'm going to focus on my mount first. Oh. Grenbag Brightbeard, what are you giving to us? I'm going to keep on playing it.
Players, we probably should have just left it out of the presentation entirely. So, with that, we're approaching the home stretch, but we've got a tiny bit more to discuss, and we want to take some time to cover a few other miscellaneous topics.
Okay. So, can I zoom into that? Control. Is it window? Aha. Oh, it's not gonna because I'm full screen here. Okay. I'm gonna zoom into that, whether I post this on TikTok or whatever. The epic WoW team horde. I can't really read that. It's kind of fuzzy on my screen. But that's amazing. 11 stamina, 11 intellect, 11 frost resistant, requires level 70. Equip. I wonder if this, not that this specific item is going to be in the game, but I wonder if this requires level 70 is going to be a teaser saying that we are going to be leveling past 60. And if so, are we going to be seeing a Burning Crusades SOD? I might be way too back in the future, technically. I might be way too back in the past. No, the future's right. I might be thinking way ahead, way too far ahead. I'm going to clip all of that, by the way, because my brain doesn't work half the time. But I might be too far ahead of myself. But this looks like it could be a spoiler of what's to come if Burning Crusades SOD does get announced. Just saying.
As well as a quick look at how things will start to shape up at level 60. So let's jump right into that. So the first topic here is world buffs. As with the previous phases,
all right, world
continue
buffs
to allow you to use the previous world
No more
buff
again.
up through the current max level.
Okay.
The new raid, Sunken Temple, will
Okay.
also include a new world buff. We'll also be making some rather powerful consumables available for exchange on a certain NPC using materials found in the Sunken Temple raid. These are spiritually similar to the Zanza elixirs that you could obtain by exchanging
WoW
items found in
team
Zoltan
hoodie.
Rub. They're quite
I
powerful.
want that
so
hoodie. Can
definitely
I buy
bring them
that?
with you to the raid when you can. Also, as with previous phases, we did want to clarify
XP turning
that
quest.
bankable, repeatable turn-in items will not function to allow you to level quickly from 4 to
They learned that
we
real
really
quick
love
in the beta.
preparation aspects of original WoW, and things like pre-questing are great. But being able to bank hundreds or even thousands of repeatable quest turn-in items to get multiple levels
Yeah,
right when the phase
that's
begins
stupid.
is not going to be supported in this or any phase going forward.
Yep.
To be clear, this includes things like Marks of Honor, Wastewander water pouches, and the troll necklaces from the Hinterlands. One of the big lessons we've learned in Season of Discovery is how tricky it can be to balance the level up journey and the outdoor world, but to also encourage players to play multiple characters. It's tricky to manage, especially against a seasonal backdrop where the content phases are relatively short by World of Warcraft standards. To help out with this a bit, we introduced a very powerful Discoverer's Delight XP buff at the midpoint of Phase 2. And
Okay.
while that was effective at
Keeping the
increasing the
50%
speed at
version
which you
of
could level alts,
discoveries.
it didn't really help to reduce the
I don't know
fatigue
what that
that
is.
came with leveling your first
What is
main
that?
character. By way of a compromise, in Phase 3, you will earn 50% additional XP from all sources from levels
On
40
top
to
of the 100
49, and this will be
experience you
active
already
right
are
when Phase
giving
3
us.
goes live. This is just to give a slight nudge right away. It will still be a sizable number of hours to hit 50, but this will help move that along without feeling like
Meh.
you're either just flying through zones or conversely in
Meh.
danger of
I'm happy.
running out
I'm
of
happy with the
quests
rate of
if
Classic.
questing is your preferred leveling method. Note that
Cool,
the
though.
100% buff
I know a
from
lot of
1 through
people are gonna like
39
that.
will remain in place as well. Overall, we think that these buffs are a decent solution, but they aren't what we consider to be ideal. We're going to carry a lot of what we learned forward if we do something like this again, and maybe look at other adjustments we can make to help smooth the leveling curve in general.
Piece of hair in my mouth.
Additionally, as with Black Fathom Deeps before, Nomergon will give a sizable amount of XP for each boss kill, so continuing
cool.
to run that with your guild will be a worthwhile activity when it is available to you. On the same token, we see Nightmare Incursions as a good, quick way to get a
See,
good
that's
chunk of
I
XP if you
figured they
find
were gonna
yourself
do that.
wanting
That's gonna be a good
change
way to
your
level
pace
up.
from your normal
Like, why
level
wouldn't it be?
routine. There's a lot of repeatable content that gives experience there. As for the raid release and lockout schedule, we've been thinking a lot about this, and we've decided to shift Sunken Temple to a weekly lockout, and
Okay.
it will be available right at the release of Phase 3, kind of similar to what we did with Nomergon in Phase 2.
Okay.
Players will have
Phases, that's
5
fine.
full days to hit level
Normal.
50 if you want to try and get in a raid during that first lockout, and then the raid will work like any other weekly lockout, resetting on Tuesday or your normal regional lockout day. We decided to make this swap for a few reasons. First, we've gotten feedback from players saying they would like to have a bit more consistency with their raid schedule, and with the raid size going up to 20 players in this phase, being able to plan long-term is even more important. We'll also talk about this a little bit more.
That
in the
sounds
next
like my
few
boss
slides, but we're also
telling me to
thinking
do
ahead
something,
to what the
but
raiding
just giving
landscape
kind of
will
a
look like
meaningless
once we hit
reason.
level 60. That also influences this decision.
On why I should be doing
Lastly,
it.
on this
That's what
topic,
that is.
We will be sure we are being generous with drops to compensate for this change. That's a good segue to talk about level 60 in-game. Since we're
Preview.
getting close to
Wow, they
60,
are
we
doing
think
it. They're
makes
doing a
sense
60
to give you
preview.
A few more details of what you can expect starting with Phase 4. This preview is very, very early and in no way comprehensive, but it's just meant to be
Very, very early is what he says. I feel like season 2 just started like a month ago. so, so what do you mean very, very early? I might be being sarcastic when I say a month ago, but that's just what it feels like to me as a level 35, a very casual player, perceives the time frame season 2 has lasted. Like season 1, I feel like I was as good of a gear as I could get without going in to BFD. But season 2, I'm not even like I'm still behind. I'm 5 levels behind. And this is about to come out. So it's very early. I don't believe it. I believe you know exactly what you're doing, my dude.
A minor sneak peek at some things we have cooking. Again, to stress that much of what you will see here is still very much in development, and some specifics could and likely will change. This is more of a look at our general thought process, rather than the actual set-in-stone plans we have. As we alluded to a few slides ago, we plan to standardize raid lockouts from level 50 and beyond to a weekly reset. This includes things like Zul'Gurub, Ruins of Anchorage, and Onyxia's Lair. We also want to ensure with our itemization updates, many of the items, even in early raids, remain relevant for a pretty good long time. Ultimately, this is a very classic approach, and many items you got, even as your pre-raid best in slot, such as the Hand of Justice or the Savage Gladiator chain, remained good for several tiers, and we want to carry this forward. With this in mind, however, we know you will likely want to run several different raids a week, but we want to avoid a situation where logistics gets messy because you have to contend with a large number of irregular, unwieldy
may become unwieldy.
By the time Blackwing Lair is out, for example, there's going to be a large menu of relevant things to do at level 60, and being able to plan and schedule activities on a predictable cadence is going to be very important. Last quick note on this, while Upper Blackrock Spire is technically a 10-player raid, it's never had a lockout, and that will remain true. It's essentially a 10-player dungeon and will remain that way. So go farm those Briarwood reeds. Another very frequently asked question we've received is, what about weapon skill racial bonuses? From the start, we've suggested that you shouldn't need to worry too much about things like orc and human weapon skills long term, and that you should feel good about choosing whatever race you want based on their aesthetics.
Not hard to level them up anyways.
That race gets apart from weapon
Go fight some boars.
Every phase, we get asked for a status update on this, and we just wanted to confirm that yes, the solution is coming at level 60. At level 60, you will be able to discover a method to essentially swap in and out up to 2 weapon skill bonuses for your character. So, for example, if I were a Troll Fury Warrior and I had a mace and a dagger, I could swap my passive bonuses to +5 maces and +5 daggers. Please note that these weapon skill bonuses do not stack with each other or with a certain race's.
I'm just going to wait until they announce more about that. Again, ADHD brain.
Warrior, I already get +5 maces from my racial skill. So instead, I might want to use +5 bows and +5 daggers so that maybe my bow skill had a better chance to hit if I was pulling higher level mobs. Just like your racial skills, however, these passives will stack with any weapon skill you gain from items, such as Obsidian Edge Blade or Maladath Ruined Blade of the Black Flight. These unlockable passives will be available right at level 60, and while there will be a short discovery to unlock them, everyone who wants them will have access to them early on.
Like
Continuing
the Warlock
that
quest to
line of
get the
thought,
tanking gear.
Yes, priests will also be able to unlock other races' unique priest spells as well, such as Devouring Plague and Fear Ward. We don't want to spoil how this will work just yet, but just like weapon skills, we do get asked about this a lot and wanted to confirm that this was also coming and would be available early on at level 60.
Cool.
There will also be discoveries tied to accessing these spells as well. So this is the last big item in our level 60 preview, and we think it's the most impactful, as items are obviously going to be a major focus of the new level 60 endgame. We're essentially totally revamping tier sets to add multiple variants for different specs and roles that each class can fill. We don't necessarily intend to make a full set for every single niche playstyle in every raid tier, as some classes could end up with upwards of 5 to 7 sets every few months.
Is it niche?
But
no, it's niche.
We do want to try and cover a lot of the major
Throw me
roles,
off a little
as well
bit.
as some new playstyles we've added to different classes, so that most unique roles each class has access to get something cool at some point during their level 60 journey. Additionally, we plan to revamp many existing non-set dungeon and raid items at level 60, as well as adding new best in slot or nearly best in slot crafting options at 60. As adding new best in slot.
I've never asked this, I've never asked this between the two phases that have been out. I don't know if this has been a normal term pre-SOD, just because, again, I am a very casual player. I understood what BIS meant. I'm looking for BIS 6 out of 6. I don't even know if that's the proper term. I don't know. I assumed it meant you had to have good gear. Best in slot. How long has Classic SOD been out and people have been referencing BIS? I finally know and understand without a fashion of a doubt what BIS means now. Ugh. I've been playing World of Warcraft since vanilla, not classic, since vanilla. Like 2005, I think. Yeah, like 2005, because I didn't start right away. I was too young. My dad got me into it when I was a wee little lad. Anyways, this is the new, like as you get older, kids come up with new terminologies that just get popular. Like Riz, I think, is one of those things that's going on right now, and I'm still current enough to stay with what that means. But this is what I feel like as like a veteran World of Warcraft player getting behind his times. I had no clue what BIS stood for. I understood the concept, but I told myself I wasn't gonna pause anymore because I'm already 47 minutes into this preview. But I just, oh, I had to get that out there. I'm sorry. I'm a very casual player.
Or nearly best in slot, crafting options.
Best in slot.
We think there's a lot of fun and interesting things we can do with the level 60 professions and profession specialization crafts, and we plan to expand on those to keep crafting more relevant for a longer period of time. Lastly, swapping profession specializations will be easier and more flexible, but will likely have a cost associated with doing so. We're still ironing out the final design for what this will look like, but if you're familiar with how this worked in Burning Crusade, that might be a good starting point to inform how this might
There you go.
Finally, here's a few quick examples of what
Druid,
potential
Rogue,
new
Paladin.
tier sets could look like.
Yeah, I
These are
switched
very
to the
much
reading
not
of that.
finalized, so any of the stats or set bonuses
Cool.
could and probably will change. So first off, you'll notice we've got
He's like, we're showing you this just because you want to see it, but it's not going to be how it is when the game starts.
Set that really plays up capabilities such as Exorcism and Holy Shock. Lastly, we have a Boomkin set that really leans into some of the bonuses we've recently added to Moonkin form. Again, these are somewhat early on, rough draft versions of some of these items, but we think being able to make exciting new variations of these iconic item sets is very cool, and it's going to be a defining feature of the level 60 endgame. So with that, we're done with today's presentation. Thank you for bearing with us on this one, as it was a long one.
That's 25. I mean, I turned it into 50 minutes pretty much. But yeah, thank you. Cool. I'm excited. I think there was a lot of cool announcements. Sunken Temple, again, that's actually one of my more liked. It's one of my favorite classic dungeons. So they're making that a raid. I'm really excited for that. Again, it might make me get back on my lock tank so I can have a chance to do that dungeon because there's trillions of hunters running around everywhere. So that'll be cool. I am excited for that. Some of the PvP stuff was cool. Nothing major to me stood out. PvP's PvP. The ruins, there was a couple really cool ruins that I definitely enjoyed. That mage ruin is the coolest. I've never played a mage. I've never mained a mage my entire life. I doubt I ever will, but it might give me an opportunity to test it out and just see how it works because that's pretty cool. The dual talents, that's interesting as well. That's coming up here in April, so that's literally a week and a half away. I don't remember the actual specific date on when they release it, but that's really cool. So yeah, a lot of really good stuff in there. There wasn't anything, I won't mention it again, other than what I've already mentioned in the past, that I Didn't really care for. Okay. If you're skipping to this, I have been mentioning throughout this entire stream, please give hunters the ability to move and auto shoot. I would love that. So that's the only thing I disliked about them not bringing it up. But that would be kind of OP for Classic, so I'm not surprised. Everything else, though, I definitely thought it was top-notch content. The level 60 stuff, I'm not taking to heart quite yet just because it's very early. He even said this stuff will probably change. So for those of you that just wanted the sneak peek, and it's not going to be accurate when it comes out, there you go. It's there. So that was really cool. I enjoyed this presentation. This is the first time I have actually sat through here on stream and watched one of these. So it'll be interesting looking back on my video edits to see how I'm going to do this, how I'm going to edit it. But with that being said, I am going to switch gears a little bit. We're going to go into my in-game shenanigans. I hope this doesn't get rid of my camera. So recently, it's been doing that. Maybe I just need to update Streamlabs, but sometimes when I switch screens, it cuts out my camera, and I would have to stop the stream and restart it. I'm glad to do that. Anyways, we're going to change gears.
Thank you.
We are going to do a couple rounds of Plunder. I didn't think that was going to take an hour. I thought that was going to be like maybe 30 minutes. I'd pause every now and then, but I had a lot more opinions than what I initially thought I was going to have. So that's interesting. I'm going to turn this back down and then change that. That also still seems loud. That's okay. We're level 21. I haven't again played. I haven't played this. I didn't play this yesterday, so my chair back up. We got to get in the gaming position, and after this stream, I'm gonna do some different stuff, World of Warcraft related. I am going to probably continue to stream SOD, just so I can get to level 40, see what that's like. All that fun shenanigans, and then I will play Plunder Storm off stream because it's out. Everybody knows what to expect. Most people don't like it, so I'll probably play Plunder Storm on my own, and then maybe hop back onto Plunder Storm once I get to like rank 38, and then duke out those last 2 ranks on stream, maybe 3 ranks depending on how long it takes. So yeah, that's what it's gonna look like after this. Also, I do want to double down on my YouTube, so to be able to do that, and since not very many people are watching this anyways, I am going to cut down to 2 days a week streaming. I'm going to be streaming Tuesdays and Thursdays. So Wednesday will give me a time to kind of focus on YouTube, while my Fridays and Mondays will give me time to focus on some TikTok stuff. Because I would like to get to 1,000 followers on TikTok at some point, because I would love to multi-stream to TikTok. That's kind of like one of my main goals, but I'm still super far away from that. So if you're watching this on TikTok and you want to support my beautiful shenanigans, follow there. I was going to tell you to go to Twitch to follow, but you could do that too. But I would appreciate the support on TikTok as well. Okay, enough of that. We are going to be getting into the Plunder Storms, and maybe I just need to turn this down on this end. I honestly, one second. I have my phone on here just in case, so I can check stuff out. I'm gonna turn this up. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that my game wasn't too loud. That's fine. That's probably good. It doesn't look too loud. Now my only concern is I hope y'all heard the presentation. Because again, it's the first time I've done that. Let's queue up for a game, get this started. Again, we're probably only going to be going 2 hours today. I can tell, I was even noticing this on Tuesday, that the queues are taking a lot longer. Usually I'd get in like 2 seconds. Now it's taking like 10 seconds. So,
Well, watch this. Here to have
did I break the volume? Is there volume on your guys' end? Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. That didn't happen. You guys didn't see that. I was like, why do I have no sound? I turned it the fuck down. It's also, nobody queues after renown 40. Will I play? That's a good point. Like, when I get to renown 40, will I continue to play after? I might, because like I like this mode, but I also know like I still need to play Final Fantasy Rebirth. I still need to get to level 40. I need to play DD2, which I'm playing it on my Legion Go, and it's garbage. So I might play it on my ROG G14. Because again, this is my streaming machine. This is the only reason I use my Alienware 4 is to stream. I technically could use that laptop as well, but that's besides the point. So I wouldn't, if I stopped Thunderstorm, it would not be because I don't like playing it. It would be because I have other stuff to do, other games to play, work, life. So yeah, who knows? We'll see. We'll play it by ear when the time comes. Okay, so I think there's an elite that pops down over here. Yes, there is. It's just looked like a spot for an elite to be. For some reason, it feels like I have forgotten all of my controls. Let's get you guys over here. Let's get you guys. Boop, boop. Okay. I know somebody's over there. This is usually the way I make... Oh, there's an elite over here. Nice. Use that mini-map, yo. Let's go. Woo! Okay. Boop. A boop. A bunch of peeny weeny piddly diddly poops. Oh, I'm Polymer. I'm a frog. I didn't know they could do that. That's kind of fun. Oh shit, I'm getting my ass kicked by a freaking mob. Didn't expect that. Alright. Die. Die, doggies. I know they're not dogs, but you know, whatevs. Okay, there's no lead. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, yeah, expected. Boom, boom, boom. Everybody say ayo, ayo. I'm gonna drink because I have a feeling this dude is gonna try to pew-pew me. Oh, I didn't use the spell I wanted to use. Boop, boop. Okay. All right, that's okay. That's definitely not bad. I'm only level 4. This dude will give me to level 5, I hope. Also, did I miss a chest? I don't know if my brain was like fully ready to play. Like, guys, I am tired. I almost did not stream today. Not because I didn't want to, just because I don't know why I was so tired. Watching that presentation helped, actually, or probably streaming. If I just watched it by my own, it probably would have still been just as normal. Dude, they did it. They did it. I don't know when this was added. I don't remember it being there last stream on Tuesday, but it finally shows you how many kills you got now, right here. See, that's what I want. That's all I wanted. Because, like, I feel like I don't win a whole lot, but I feel like I do a really good job, especially playing with a controller. So, like, I don't mind not winning. I just want to do good. Now that I can see my kills, I won't say that's going to be the end all of me showing how much I dominate, but I just enjoy the PvP aspect. Okay. Oh, there's an elite over here. I wonder if I can go get him. I bet I can go get this elite because I have. Is it closing in now? Oh, it is. 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 I don't want to use my barrel. Come on, bear. Get a little close to me right now. I'm gonna try to kill you. Perfect. Oh, I like what I got. I like what I got.
Storms are coming. Don't get caught dragging your feet.
No, I've got a pretty decent melee setup. That's a bummer. I mean, I got the experience, so like I'm not upset about that. But I do wish. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! I didn't realize it was that close on my ass. It still is. Come on, Raptor. I gotta kill you. Oh shit! Oh shit! Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Everybody say, hey yo, hey yo. Oh, he owed. Nice. That's a good combo. Oh, how did that not hit him? I didn't even need to look at you to dodge. Sure, I'll do it too. Where are we going? And there was a firefight! I missed. How did I miss? Sure. Yeah. You still missed. You turd. You turd farmer, you missed. Alright. Boop. Oh, bro, you want to do that? This is how you do it. Oh, there you go. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Come on. Good hit. Okay. Okay, I do need to kind of step back so I can heal up a little bit. I don't have, minus my fire run, I don't have any, yeah, I just didn't have any speed utility, so that wasn't bad. That was a good first warm-up. That wasn't crazy by any means. It was a normal match. I feel like the time I wasn't even looking at the dude when he was shooting his freaking Kamehame spirit bomb at me. Yeah, that was kind of a fail on my end. What is up with this? Oh, I'm looking at my phone. I'm like, why is there an ad on my stream? It's to the right of my stream. Speaking of, I'm surprised I didn't get any ads whenever I was watching that YouTube thingy. Usually, I see like 5 ads. Think I'm joking? I'm not. Especially within like 20 minutes. Nah. How did I not get an ad? All right. I got it, bitch. Yeah. Get slowed. All right. Let's go here. we're still waiting for 2 more people. Wow. Bah, burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. Burn, baby, burn. Ooh, what's that smell? There we go. We got the 2. Whee! Stun me. Let's go. All right. Let's get it. Okay. Good. 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 I can go over here. Green. Green. Oh, this is gonna be. Oh, I totally messed that up. Okay. Spark you up. I just want to get this chest over here. Okay. Kill everything in this area first. That's all I want to do. All I want to do is get this chest. I got a feeling. All I want to do. What time is it? 8:38. I think I lost it. There was a Goodwill thing I was looking at. It was a World of Warcraft keyboard that is over. What did it sell for? It sold for 26 bucks. Son of a poop. I would have gone to like 50 for that shenanigans. That's what I get though. I forget every single time a good bid comes up. I always forget. I just accept it. So that makes me immune and does damage. So like I like that. I use that against the fire people. Or things maybe things I can't dodge, like the Kamehameha spirit bombs. Alright, let's just go pull. Pull Mad Dash. You know what? I just realized I'm a little low on health. Oh. I did the wrong spell. That's what I meant to do. I'm surprised no one has got over here yet. Like, I'm just minding my own here. Which I'm not complaining. Okay. Bop. Oh, is somebody? There is somebody up there for sure. Didn't mean to jump. Okay, good. Let's go ahead and heal. I'm gonna go around, see what's to the left. I doubt that hasn't been claimed, but we can still go test it out. Is this dude coming after me? I hope he is. Whoa, what was that? There was like a glowy thingy around me. Oh shit, yeah, please, I don't know what I'm talking about these. Just need to drink more water. Yeah. Let's see. So they got me to level 7. I have not been level 7 in quite a while. Oh, that's not good. It's not a good thing. But we're here now, and we're gonna make something of it. Because now, if I kill people, I can get to level 8. Or oh, there's some good stuff over here, possibly. Let's go check.
Better get moving. Storm's coming.
I see that purple. I wanna grab it. Don't take my shit now. I will be kind of sad. Ah! Yo, you rude. Yeah, that was rude. Oh. I'll take this. Is this an upgrade? This is also an upgrade. I'll also take this. Thank you. I'm also gonna take this. Okay, is there an elite? Is he gonna get the elite? Okay. I don't know why I did that. Okay. Bumper. Oh, okay, yeah, I ate that. One health. Nice. It feels different. Like, I feel different playing this right now. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I don't feel as accurate as, like, I felt or a couple days ago or last week or the week before. Like, it feels like something is off. I don't know what it is. But, either that or people are just getting better. And I'm over here just playing 2-3 times a day. Which I don't, with as much as I hear people don't like this, I doubt that's the case. Or I don't think this has anything to do with my playability, but what if all the people who are just wanting to do this for the rewards and achievements stopped playing, and now all the people who enjoy playing the game are actually in it, and we're fighting a lot harder people. That could be a possibility. But I just felt slow. I felt slow in the mind with that battle. But yeah, for sure, I'm definitely... This is probably going to be up until, like, maybe even level 40 or 38. I think level 38 I'll come back and we'll hopefully be able to get it done in a stream. Boop. ¡Ay, chicarrimba! Pew, pew. Oh, I was gonna like run into that intentionally. All right. Let's get in it. Sure, let's go in the maze. Who's going in the maze? Who's going with me? Boom! I will still park you up. Guess I'm just gonna kill this one Lone Ranger. Okay. Boom. Not a good combination right now. I've got a range. Go. Nice. That's funny. I'm not going to chase him. I do want to get more utility, so I'm going to try not to die. Boop, boop.
I require a target. I need to target something first.
Gosh, my spells do so little damage. Is he gonna come back? Is he gonna come back? Okay.
I do not have a target. I need to target.
Why are you not targeting? Oh shit. Yeah, I died. I'm dead. Yeah, y'all, I don't know what's going on with me. Like, the first couple weeks, we were destroying this thing. And now, I don't even know what I'm doing. Well, 22. Did I get a rank? I think I got a rank at least. You know what would be cool? If, like, all the plunder we receive in this game would carry over to retail, or even to classic at a smaller percent. I think that personally would get more people continuing to play, because like not everybody grinds professions, grinds dungeons, raids, mythics for gold or whatever. However people do that these days. I don't. I definitely don't. Most of the gold I get is through questing. So to have this to keep players maybe enticed a little bit, players like me, minus the fact that I like to play this game, a little more incentive to continue to play it, is have the plunder go toward the gold in retail WoW. Simple as that. I could have done that. I could have. Let's. Shit. Okay. Oh, you got poison. That poison ain't shit. I mean, I guess it does have a pretty quick cooldown. Just because I don't know what's going on with me, so I'm like running away. I know he doesn't have anything that can really hurt me. What the fuck is that range? This is annoying, y'all. I don't know what is going on with me. Boom. I know I can at least outrun him, but that's... I wonder what my bonus is this time around. Okay. Okay. I can play the long game. Open 2 chests. That's my goal. That's all I need to do. Okay. Oh, see, I'm still level 1. I don't know why I did that. See, like I'm not feeling it right now. How did he slow me down? Yup. I'll give it one more round. I can't even kill anything now. Alrighty. I'm sure that's what it is. I'm sure there's just the people who actually want to do the PvP that are starting to like kind of just pop up here by this point. But man, I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, could not tell you. Look at my previous streams. I am no shrub, but these past 2 rounds I have felt shrubbish. Does that slow? Does this slow? Smack target in front of you with toxic mackerel, poisoning them and inflicting damage. Poison. If targeted. If your target is already poisoned, target. Oh, that's not bad. If the target is already poisoned, it deals bonus damage. Okay. That is something to keep in mind. The fact that it only has a 5-second cooldown is nice. But I wonder what he did to slow me. Because he didn't have any slow abilities. So that's kind of my confusion right there. Because I started walking. Twixer! Okay. Boom. I don't know why that person didn't hit this dude first. Oh, whoa, he like just teleported. Oh my goodness. Do a barrel roll. There we go. Okay. Finally, after 3 or 4 quick matches, I got a kill. Nothing to be impressed about, but we did it. Oh, does that not do damage? Oh, okay. Okay, we're level 4. Nice. Let's go ahead and get all these peoples. Look at all the people! Alright, I'm gonna go get that elite. The elites in here. What? Ah! Oh, what the fuck? The second time it didn't do any damage. Get over here. Get over here. Oh, I will take that over that. Though the movement is nice. I guess I already have a good movement spell. Oh, yes, please. All right. I will happily accept that stuff. Once I figure out how to get out of here. I feel like I do this every time. All right. Boop. Okay. Hey, buddy. What's up? Oh, I hit the wrong goddamn spell. I hit the wrong fucking spell.
I require a target.
Okay, trigger. Actually, I can heal. Okay. Where are you going? It's like I have to play on the defense now. Like, why? Why has this become a thing?
Get moving or die trying.
Where's that? Look, there was two of them. Okay, maybe over here. Okay, there's two things to level. They're not picking it up. Oh, that's my achievements. Picking up chests. Nice, good job. I think it'll get more out of. Okay, he's healed. What are you doing? What are you doing?
I do not have a target.
Okay. Oh, shit. We'll do one more round. I didn't even get my bonus that time, y'all. That's depressing. Did I get a kill that round? I don't think I did. All right. Will it? We're gonna will it being good.
Watch
We do that.
Here to have
And we
some
make it a
fun.
reality. I'm just talking out my ass right now. What is it? 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock on the dot. You know, I'm gonna check. Was there anything else done today? No, the 31st is the next thing. Oh yeah, I think there was a really cool Wrath of the Lich King Collector's Edition that was signed by developers I wanted, but I've been spending too much money on Goodwill. So I decided not to go for it. But I do have some cool stuff coming in. If nobody goes to this.
Time to earn your keep, you
Okay, one person is. Or sort of. He didn't. For whatever reason. Oh, okay. Not a bad start. Not a bad start. Let's go ahead and pull. Oh, I did it again. Okay, we'll take a slow. Bumper. Bam. Okay, it's my get over here me spell. That's actually would be a good combination, like LT, pull in, RB to slow, LB to bash. So if I can just get the flame wheel, I think we would actually have a really good chance to start powering up our shenanigans. Bumper. I guess that can give me an upgrade. What do I gotta do? I don't see what my bonus is. Maybe you already did it. Maybe you already hit the bonus. Oh, did I forget a thingy? Go ahead and heal up. 6. Where is the dude? Somewhere above me, that's for sure. Okay, hopefully this green thing will be something good. I don't know why I did that. I think I meant to press LT. No. No. You know, I don't have any mobility with this, though, so that is... if I die, it's probably because I tried to run away, which is funny. Like, I used to never run away. Now, it's like, that's a normal. That's a typical Tuesday for me. Oh, it looks like there's an elite up there. And go see what he has to offer me. There are still some peeps. I'll go this. Okay. Bumper. No. I mean, that is a good one. But I think I like my frost better. Come on, boyo, let's get to level 8. What? You better scoot a loot. Oh, is that what? I was like, what did he say? Nani? Alright. There was a firefight over here. Anything I might want to take? Oh. Yeah, I think that. Mobility wise, LT. That's good. Because that's going to be just as easy as me having my... It's just as good as me having the chain. Even though the chain does dish out some damage, this can be used offensively and defensively. So I do think I like the Fairy Fae. Okay. Well, I'm last in this round. Specifically because I can't find... Oh, I found somebody. Nope. Are we going at it? Oh, geez. I did not mean to do that. I got the upgrade. Do a barrel roll. Son of a bitch. Okay. Yep. Alright guys, I'm done. This isn't fun to stream anymore. Unless it might also just be because I'm not playing it as much, even though it's only been out a few weeks. But yeah, I'm not doing good. This is the second stream in a row where I've had some difficulties making any progress here. We got to level 23, so we got a couple more levels. But yeah, it wasn't a fun one. So next week we are going to be moving either back to SOD, or I might try another horror game. I haven't played Dead Space yet, so I might give that a shot and see how it goes. But until then, I will see you guys on Tuesday.